We really see technology being displayed here. We see that somebody engineered this so that each equinox, people would experience a stone serpent coming alive.
Buried beneath millennia of silence, a colossal structure emerges from the dust of the ages. Its weathered stones whisper tales of a civilization lost to time, challenging everything archaeologists thought they knew. What secrets does the 7,000 years old colossus hold? Brace yourself for a discovery that could rewrite the very foundations of human history. Let's get started with Cairn of Barnenez. The Cairn of Barnenez, located on a hill overlooking the Bay of Morlaix in Brittany, France, is a remarkable Neolithic monument dating back to around 4,800 BCE. Often called the prehistoric Parthenon, it is one of the oldest and largest megalithic structures in Europe. The cairn stretches 72 meters in length, 25 meters in width, and stands about 8 meters tall. This impressive structure consists of two distinct phases of construction, resulting in 11 passage tombs of varying sizes. Built primarily of granite and dolerite, the cairn showcases sophisticated architectural techniques, including corbelled vaulting in some chambers. The monument's facade features intricate stonework patterns, including chevrons and snake-like carvings. Excavations have revealed various artifacts, including pottery, flint tools, and axe heads, providing insights into Neolithic culture. The Cairn of Barnenez not only serves as a testament to the engineering prowess of prehistoric societies, but also offers valuable archaeological evidence about burial practices and social structures of the time. Golden Rock Pagoda, Myanmar. The Golden Rock Pagoda, known locally as Kyaiktiyo Pagoda, is a remarkable religious site perched atop Mount Kyaiktiyo in Mon State, Myanmar. This iconic shrine features a massive granite boulder precariously balanced on the edge of a cliff, covered in gold leaf applied by devotees. According to legend, the rock is held in place by a strand of the Buddha's hair. Standing about 7.6 meters tall, the pagoda atop the boulder is said to house this sacred relic. Pilgrims from across Myanmar and beyond flock to this site, especially during the cooler months from November to March. The journey to the summit involves a mix of truck rides and hiking, adding to the pilgrimage experience. At night, the illuminated golden rock creates a mesmerizing spectacle against the dark sky. The site not only holds deep spiritual significance for Buddhists, but also offers breathtaking views of the surrounding Mon State landscape, making it a unique blend of natural wonder and religious importance. Castello di Musumeli. Castello di Musumeli, also known as Castello Manfredonico, is a striking medieval fortress perched atop a craggy hill in Sicily, Italy. Built in the 14th century by Manfredi III Chiaramonte, the castle seamlessly blends with its rocky foundation, creating an imposing silhouette visible for miles. The castle's architecture reflects a mix of Gothic and Romanesque styles, featuring thick walls, narrow windows, and a series of courtyards. Its strategic location offered panoramic views of the surrounding valleys, serving both defensive and administrative purposes. Inside, the castle boasts intricate stone carvings, including the famous Chamber of the Three Women, adorned with sculptural representations of mythical female figures. The castle also houses a chapel dedicated to St. George. Over the centuries, Castello di Musumeli changed hands among various noble families before falling into disrepair. Recent restoration efforts have revitalized this architectural gem, making it accessible to visitors who can now explore its halls, dungeons, and enjoy breathtaking views of the Sicilian landscape. Moray Ruins. Moray Ruins, located in Peru's Sacred Valley near Cusco, are a fascinating example of Inca agricultural ingenuity. The site consists of several circular terraces descending into the earth, resembling giant amphitheaters. These concentric rings, the deepest reaching about 30 meters, were likely used as an agricultural laboratory by the Incas. Each terrace has its own microclimate, with temperature differences of up to 15 degrees Celsius between the top and bottom levels. This allowed the Incas to experiment with crop cultivation at different altitudes. The complex irrigation system and precise construction demonstrate the advanced engineering skills of the Inca civilization. Today, Moray stands as a testament to ancient agricultural innovation and continues to intrigue archaeologists and visitors alike. Nazca Lines. The Nazca Lines, located in the Nazca Desert of southern Peru, are one of the world's most enigmatic archaeological mysteries. Created between 500 BCE and 500 CE by the ancient Nazca culture, these massive geoglyphs cover an area of nearly 1,000 square kilometers. The lines consist of over 300 figures, including geometric shapes, animals, and plants, etched into the desert floor. Some of the most famous figures include a 45-meter-long spider, a 90-meter-long monkey, and a 275-meter-long hummingbird. These designs were created by removing the reddish pebbles of the desert surface to reveal the lighter-colored ground beneath. The purpose of the Nazca Lines remains debated among scholars. Theories range from astronomical calendars and irrigation planning to religious rituals and alien landing strips. Their remarkable preservation is due to the area's extremely dry, windless climate. Discovered in 1927, the Nazca Lines were designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994, ensuring their protection for future generations to study and admire. Lost Treehouse Tribe. The Lost Treehouse Tribe, known as the Korowai, inhabits the remote forests of Papua, Indonesia. Discovered by the outside world only in the 1970s, this indigenous group has lived in isolation for centuries, developing a unique way of life adapted to their dense jungle environment. The Korowai are famous for their remarkable tree houses, built 20 to 40 meters above the ground on sturdy stilts. These elevated dwellings serve multiple purposes: protection from flooding, wild animals, and rival clans. The houses are ingeniously constructed using local material like wood, bark, and leaves, showcasing the tribe's deep connection to their forest home. Traditionally hunter-gatherers, the Korowai subsist on sago palm, fruits, and wild game. Their society is characterized by small clan-based communities with a rich oral tradition and animistic beliefs. While modernization has begun to impact their way of life, many Korowai continue to maintain their traditional practices, offering a fascinating glimpse into a truly unique human culture. Armenian Stonehenge. The Armenian Stonehenge, more accurately known as Zoratz-Karer or Karahunje, is an ancient archaeological site located near the town of Sisyan in southern Armenia. Dating back to the Bronze Age, possibly as early as 5,500 BCE, this megalithic complex consists of over 200 large standing stones arranged in a circular pattern. Many of these basalt stones, some weighing up to 10 tons, have smooth angled holes drilled through them. This unique feature has led some researchers to speculate that the site may have served as an ancient astronomical observatory, possibly predating England's Stonehenge by 3,000 years. The name Karahunj translates to speaking stones in Armenian, reflecting local legends about the stones making whistling sounds in the wind. While its exact purpose remains debated among archaeologists, with theories ranging from a burial site to a ceremonial center, Zoratz-Karer continues to intrigue scientists and visitors alike. Its presence highlights the rich prehistoric heritage of Armenia and adds to our understanding of ancient megalithic cultures. The Acrocorinth Castle of Corinthia. The Acrocorinth, an imposing fortress atop a monolithic rock overlooking the ancient city of Corinth in Greece, is a remarkable testament to over 3,000 years of history. Rising 575 meters above sea level, This natural citadel has been continuously occupied from ancient times until the early 19th century. The fortress, encompassing 240,000 square meters, features a series of defensive walls built and rebuilt over centuries by various occupying forces, including the ancient Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, Franks, Venetians, and Ottomans. Each civilization left its mark on the Acrocorinth, resulting in a complex layering of architectural styles and fortifications. Within its walls, the Acrocorinth housed temples, including the famous Temple of Aphrodite, churches, mosques, and numerous other structures. Its strategic location, commanding the Isthmus of Corinth, made it a key military stronghold throughout history. Jado. Jado is a remote and enigmatic archaeological site located in the northeastern part of Niger, deep in the Sahara Desert. This ancient fortress city, perched atop a sandstone plateau, dates back to the 13th century and was once a thriving center of the trans-Saharan trade routes. The site is characterized by its unique architecture, featuring structures carved directly into the sandstone cliffs. These rock-hewn dwellings, granaries, and defensive fortifications blend seamlessly with the natural landscape, creating a striking visual harmony between human ingenuity and the harsh desert environment. Jado's history is closely tied to the Kanuri people, who inhabited the region and developed sophisticated techniques for water management and agriculture in the arid climate. The city's strategic location allowed it to control trade in salt, dates, and other valuable commodities. Despite its historical and archaeological significance, Jado remains largely unexplored due to its inaccessibility and the political instability in the region. This isolation has helped preserve the site, but also limits scientific study and conservation efforts. Copan Ruins. The Copan Ruins, located in western Honduras near the border with Guatemala, are one of the most significant archaeological sites of the ancient Maya civilization. This UNESCO World Heritage Site offers a remarkable glimpse into the artistic and cultural achievements of the Maya during their classic period. Copan was a major Maya city-state that flourished for over 4 centuries, reaching its peak between 426 and 820 CE. The site is renowned for its elaborate sculptural works, intricate hieroglyphic inscriptions, and well-preserved architectural structures, earning it the nickname, the Athens of the Maya world. The central area of Copan, known as the Acropolis, contains numerous plazas, temples, and palaces. The Great Plaza is particularly impressive, featuring a series of intricately carved stelae that depict the city's rulers and chronicle its history. These monumental stone sculptures are considered some of the finest examples of Maya art, showcasing the skill of Copan's artisans and the power of its rulers. One of the most famous structures at Copan is the hieroglyphic stairway, the longest known Maya hieroglyphic text. This monumental staircase, consisting of 63 steps adorned with over 2,000 glyphs, recounts the history of the royal dynasty of Copan. The stairway has been crucial in helping scholars decipher Maya writing and understand the site's political history. Waitomo Glowworm Caves. The Waitomo Glowworm Caves, located on New Zealand's North Island, are a mesmerizing natural wonder that has captivated visitors for over a century. These limestone caves, formed over 30 million years ago, are home to a unique species of bioluminescent insect, the Arachnocampa luminosa, found exclusively in New Zealand. The cave system consists of 2 levels, with the upper level being dry and home to delicate limestone formations, while the lower level features underground streams and the famous glowworm grotto. The caves were first explored in 1887 by local Maori chief Tane Tinarau and English surveyor Fred Mace, who built a raft of flax stems to navigate the underground waters. The star attraction of these caves is undoubtedly the glowworm grotto, where thousands of tiny glowworms create a stunning, star-like display on the cave ceiling. The cave ecosystem is delicate and carefully managed to protect the glowworms and their habitat. The caves maintain a constant temperature of around 16 degrees Celsius and high humidity. Beyond the glowworms, the Waitomo caves also feature impressive limestone formations, including stalactites and stalagmites that have formed over millennia. The cathedral, the largest cavern in the Waitomo complex, is renowned for its exceptional acoustics and has hosted numerous concerts and performances. The caves hold significant cultural importance for the local Maori people, who have been the guardians of this natural treasure for generations. Today, the caves are co-managed by the descendants of Chief Tane Tinarau and the New Zealand government, ensuring that both conservation and cultural heritage are respected. Rainbow Mountains, Peru. The Rainbow Mountains of Peru, also known as Vinicunca or Montana de Siete Colores, are a spectacular natural wonder located in the Andes Mountains of Peru. Situated in the Cusco region, approximately 100 kilometers southeast of Cusco City, these vibrant, multicolored mountains have become an increasingly popular tourist destination in recent years. The striking appearance of the Rainbow Mountains is the result of a unique geological phenomenon. Over millions of years, different mineral deposits have accumulated in layers, creating a stunning spectrum of colors. The various hues are caused by the oxidation of different metals. Iron produces reds and pinks, sulfur creates yellows, chlorite results in greens, and iron sulfide gives rise to purples. This natural process, combined with tectonic activity and erosion, has exposed these colorful sedimentary layers, resulting in the breathtaking striped pattern visible today. Vinicunca stands at an impressive altitude of 5,200 meters above sea level, making it a challenging but rewarding destination for hikers and nature enthusiasts. The trek to reach the Rainbow Mountains typically involves a strenuous day-long hike through high-altitude terrain, offering visitors spectacular views of the surrounding Andean landscape along the way. The area surrounding the Rainbow Mountains is home to indigenous Quechua communities that have lived in these high-altitude regions for centuries. These communities maintain traditional ways of life, including herding alpacas and llamas, which can often be seen grazing on the slopes near the mountains. The Rainbow Mountains of Peru stand as a testament to the extraordinary beauty and diversity of our planet's geology. Their vivid colors and dramatic setting continue to inspire awe in those who make the journey to witness this remarkable natural phenomenon firsthand. Harihar Fort. Harihar Fort, also known as Harshagad, is a historic hill fortress located in the Nashik district of Maharashtra, India. Perched atop a steep hill at an elevation of approximately 1,120 meters above sea level, this ancient fort offers both historical significance and breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape. The fort's origins are somewhat obscure, but it is believed to have been constructed during the 6th century CE. Over the centuries, it passed through the hands of various ruling dynasties, including the Yadavas, the Bahmani Sultanate, and the Mughals, before finally coming under Maratha control in the 17th century. Harihar Fort is renowned for its unique architectural feature, an almost vertical rock-cut staircase leading to the summit. This treacherous climb, with steps carved at a 70-degree angle directly into the rock face, is both the fort's most distinctive attribute and its primary defensive mechanism. The staircase, consisting of about 117 steps, presents a formidable challenge to visitors, requiring careful navigation and a good level of physical fitness. At the top of the fort, visitors are rewarded with panoramic views of the Trimbak Hills and the surrounding valleys. The summit houses several structures, including water cisterns, a small temple dedicated to Lord Hanuman, and remnants of old living quarters. These features offer a glimpse into the fort's past as a military stronghold and temporary residence for its defenders. The fort's name, Harihar, is believed to be a combination of Hari and Har, suggesting its possible significance in Hindu mythology. Some locals also refer to it as Harshagad, meaning Fort of Happiness. Temple of Inscriptions. The Temple of Inscriptions in Palenque, Mexico, where ancient secrets are hidden in plain sight and history whispers from every stone. The Temple of Inscriptions isn't your average pyramid. It's a cosmic sandwich with layers of meaning. On the outside, it's a stepped marvel that would make any modern architect green with envy. The temple's name isn't just for show. The walls are literally a stone from Maya culture. Covered in intricate hieroglyphics, these inscriptions spill the tea on everything from celestial cycles to royal lineages. It's like ancient Twitter, but carved in stone and a whole lot more profound. The Temple of Inscriptions is a testament to human ingenuity, artistic brilliance, and the eternal human desire to leave a mark on the world. It's like a 1,300-year-old time capsule. Palenque is a hotspot for tourists and archaeologists alike. It's managed by Mexico's National Institute of Anthropology and History, which is working harder than a one-armed juggler to balance preservation with tourism. Today, while much diminished from its former glory, the city still maintains some of its trading traditions, particularly in salt from the nearby Taudeni salt mines. In recent decades, Timbuktu has faced significant challenges, including political instability, desertification, and the threat of extremist groups. In 2012, the city briefly fell under the control of Islamist militants who damaged some of its cultural heritage sites. However, subsequent intervention and restoration efforts have sought to preserve Timbuktu's invaluable historical legacy. Suakin Island Ruins. Suakin Island, located on the Red Sea coast of northeastern Sudan, is home to a hauntingly beautiful collection of ruins that tell the story of a once thriving port city. This small coral island, connected to the mainland by a causeway, was for centuries a vital hub of trade between Africa and Arabia, reaching its zenith during the Ottoman period in the 16th to 19th centuries. The ruins of Suakin are a testament to the island's former glory as a prosperous maritime center. The architecture of the abandoned city is a unique blend of Ottoman, Egyptian, and Sudanese influences, with buildings constructed primarily from coral blocks quarried from the nearby reefs. This distinctive building material gives the ruins a ghostly white appearance, earning Suakin the nickname the White City. At its peak, Suakin boasted impressive structures, including mosques, residential houses, and government buildings. The most prominent among these is the Hanafi Mosque, with its elegant minaret still standing as a silent sentinel over the deserted streets. The Gordon Gate, named after British General Charles George Gordon, marks the entrance to the old city and serves as a reminder of the island's colonial past. The decline of Suakin began in the late 19th century with the rise of Port Sudan, located about 50 kilometers to the north. The newer port, with its modern facilities, gradually eclipsed Suakin's importance, leading to its abandonment by the mid-20th century. The harsh coastal climate and neglect have since taken their toll on the structures, with many buildings now reduced to crumbling facades and empty shells. Valley of the King. The Valley of the Kings is an ancient Egyptian necropolis of immense historical and archaeological significance, located on the west bank of the Nile River near Luxor, Egypt. This sprawling complex served as the final resting place for pharaohs and powerful nobles of the New Kingdom period, spanning from the 16th to the 11th centuries BCE. The valley is nestled amidst the arid, limestone cliffs of the Theban Hills, its rugged terrain providing natural protection against tomb robbers. The ancient Egyptians chose this secluded location to safeguard their royalties' elaborate burial chambers and the priceless treasures entombed with them. The necropolis contains at least 63 known tombs, with the possibility of more yet to be discovered. Each tomb in the Valley of the Kings is a marvel of ancient engineering and artistry. Carved deep into the rock face, these underground complexes typically consist of long, descending corridors leading to multiple chambers. The walls and ceilings of these tombs are adorned with intricate paintings and hieroglyphic texts depicting scenes from Egyptian mythology, the pharaoh's life, and instructions for the afterlife. These vivid decorations, preserved by the dry desert climate, offer invaluable insights into ancient Egyptian religious beliefs and royal funerary practices. The most famous tomb in the valley is undoubtedly that of Tutankhamun, discovered by Howard Carter in 1922. Unlike many other tombs that had been looted in antiquity, Tutankhamun's burial chamber was found largely intact, yielding an unprecedented treasure trove of over 5,000 artifacts, including the young pharaoh's iconic golden death mask. Other notable tombs include those of Ramesses II, Seti I, and Thutmose III, each showcasing unique architectural features and artistic styles. The tomb of Seti I, for instance, is the longest in the valley, stretching over 137 meters into the rock, and is renowned for its well-preserved, colorful wall paintings. Ebla. Ebla was the ancient world's best-kept secret, buried under layers of sand and time. But in the mid-20th century, archaeologists hit the jackpot. They didn't just find a few pottery shards or rusty coins. They uncovered an entire city, complete with a treasure trove of clay tablets that make the Dead Sea Scrolls look like yesterday's newspaper. But wait, there's more. Ebla wasn't just pushing paper. This place was a cultural melting pot that would make New Orleans jealous. We're talking about a city where different languages, cultures, and ideas are mixed and mingled like a cosmic cocktail shaker. Now, you might be wondering, what happened to this ancient wonderland? Well, like many great civilizations, Ebla's story has a plot twist. Around 2250 BCE, faster than you can say decline and fall, Ebla went from boom to bust. Was it climate change, political upheaval, an ancient alien invasion? The jury's still out, but one thing's for sure. Ebla's fall was more dramatic than the season finale of your favorite TV show. Moonhole Mansion. Moonhole Mansion is an intriguing architectural marvel nestled on the picturesque island of Bequia in the Caribbean. This unique structure, often referred to simply as Moonhole, was the brainchild of Tom and Gladys Johnston, who began its construction in the 1960s. The mansion derives its name from a large natural arch formed by volcanic rocks on the western end of Bequia. This arch frames the setting sun at certain times of the year, creating a stunning visual effect that inspired the Johnstons. The house itself is built directly beneath and around this arch, seamlessly integrating with the natural landscape. Moonhole Mansion is a prime example of organic architecture, built without a formal blueprint and using locally sourced materials. The structure primarily consists of whalebone, driftwood, and native stone, held together with concrete. This unconventional approach resulted in a series of interconnected spaces that flow naturally with the contours of the land. The mansion's design eschews many modern conveniences, embracing a more primitive and environmentally harmonious lifestyle. There is no electricity or running water in the original structure, with natural ventilation and rainwater collection systems providing for basic needs. Windows are simply openings in the walls, allowing for unobstructed views of the Caribbean Sea and ample natural light. Over time, the Johnstons expanded their vision, and Moonhole grew into a small community of similarly designed homes. However, the original mansion remains the centerpiece and most iconic structure of the development. Maitre Grist Mill. Now we're talking about the Maitre Grist Mill at Mount Vernon, Virginia, the OG of American food technology. Now you might be thinking, a mill? Seriously? But trust me, this isn't your average run-of-the-mill mill. This bad boy was the iPhone of its day, sleek, efficient, and absolutely groundbreaking. Here's the deal. Washington, not content with just being the father of our country, decided to be the father of American agri-tech too. He looked at Dogue Run, saw a stream of opportunity, and thought, you know what this needs? A giant water wheel. And just like that, the Maitre Grist Mill was born. This mill wasn't just about grinding grain, it was grinding out American independence. By efficiently processing wheat, corn, and other grains, Washington was giving a big ol' middle finger to British economic control. Fast forward to the 1930s, and the Mount Vernon Ladies Association decided this piece of history was too good to lose. They rolled up their sleeves and got to work restoring the mill. They brought this industrial beauty back to its former glory, complete with a working water wheel that would make any engineer swoon. Today, the Maitre Grist Mill stands as a National Historic Landmark, and it's not just a pretty face. This place is like a time machine, whisking visitors back to the days when horsepower meant actual horses and streaming referred to the water powering the mill. McGalliard Fall. McGalliard Falls, nature's own masterpiece that's been sculpting the landscape since long before selfies were a thing. The falls are named after some of the area's early settlers, hardy folks who probably stumbled upon this natural wonder and thought, yep, this'll do nicely. And honestly, can you blame them? But here's the kicker. You don't need to be a rugged pioneer to enjoy this spectacle. A short hike is all it takes to reach this hidden gem. It's like Mother Nature saying, hey, I made this awesome thing and I want everyone to see it. How thoughtful of her, right? McGalliard Falls isn't just a pretty face. It's a crucial part of the local ecosystem. The area around the falls is teeming with life, from the tiniest insects to some flora that would make a botanist swoon. It's like a real-life nature documentary. The local community and conservation groups are working tirelessly to keep McGalliard Falls as pristine as a nature show B-roll. So when you visit, remember the golden rule. Take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, and kill nothing but time. Belchite. Belchite, a haunting reminder of Spain's turbulent past, nestled in the heart of Zaragoza. Once a thriving community, Belchite now stands as a ghostly monument to the ravages of the Spanish Civil War. In 1937, this picturesque town became the stage for a brutal 14-day battle that would change its fate forever. But Belchite's story doesn't start with war. For centuries, it was a melting pot of cultures. Its skyline, a stunning blend of Gothic and Baroque architecture. Imagine ornate church spires reaching towards the heavens, their bells once calling faithful parishioners to prayer. Now, these same spires stand silent, their walls pockmarked by bullet holes and mortar fire. After the war, instead of rebuilding, Franco's regime made a chilling decision. They would leave old Belchite as it was, a stark reminder of the conflict's brutality. A new town was built nearby, but the old one? It was left to the elements, an open-air museum of devastation. Today, Belchite is like stepping into a time capsule. The eerie silence is broken only by the whisper of the wind through hollow windows and the crunch of rubble underfoot. It's a place where you can almost hear the echoes of battle and where history feels tangible. But Belchite is more than just a war memorial. It's a testament to human resilience. Despite the destruction, despite being forced to abandon their homes, the people of Belchite persevered. They built anew, carrying their heritage with them. Acme Steel. The Acme Steel Coke Plant, a sleeping giant that once fueled the Windy City's mighty steel industry. The Acme Steel Coke plant wasn't just any factory. It was a titan of industry, a place where coal underwent a fiery transformation. For nearly a century, the Acme Steel Coke plant was a hive of activity. The air was thick with smoke, the ground trembled with the rhythm of machinery, and thousands of workers poured their sweat and dreams into this place. It was more than just a factory. It was the backbone of countless American families. In 2001, after decades of faithful service, the plant fell silent. The fires cooled, the machines ground to a halt, and the workers clocked out for the last time. Today, it stands as a rusted monument to America's industrial might. The Acme Steel Coke plant isn't just about steel or coke. It's about the American spirit of innovation, the sweat and grit of the working class, and the ever-evolving nature of our cities. The Spree Park in Berlin, Germany. In the heart of Berlin, a city that once stood divided, lies a forgotten relic of a different era. Spree Park, an abandoned amusement park, tells a tale as twisted and thrilling as any roller coaster ride. Coulter Park Planterwald, the only permanent amusement park in the German Democratic Republic. For years, it stood as a beacon of fun behind the Iron Curtain, a rare splash of color in a gray socialist landscape. But the story doesn't end there. It takes a wild turn after the fall of the Berlin Wall. In 1991, the park was reborn as Spree Park, named after the nearby Spree River. The new owner, Norbert Witte, had big dreams and even bigger debts. He transformed the park, adding flashy Western rides and attractions. Today, Spree Park stands as a haunting reminder of Berlin's complex past. Rusting rides peek through overgrown vegetation, while a giant T-Rex lies toppled in the undergrowth. This abandoned wonderland has become an urban explorer's paradise and a filmmaker's dream. Spree Park is more than just a failed amusement park. It's a time capsule, preserving layers of German history within its decaying structures. From Cold War propaganda to capitalist dreams gone wrong, Spree Park embodies Berlin's tumultuous journey through the latter half of the 20th century. It stands as a testament to the city's resilience, its ability to reinvent itself, and the ghosts it carries from its divided past. We are coming to an end here today. Thanks for watching, and for such top listing videos, subscribe to our channel.